So hello everyone, welcome to today's session. I hope that you're all okay. Just making sure that you've got all your bits and bobs you needed nearby, and that nothing's in the way, so that you're not going to stand on anything and injure yourself in any way when we get up and get moving very shortly. So to start with, just make yourself in a really nice, comfortable position, sitting cross-legged if you can. Focusing on having the spine really nice and long, real nice straight posture, so that we're not hunching over in any way, really nice and straight. And then when you're ready, bring the palms of your hands onto your knees, if that feels nice and comfortable for you. Good. All right. And then once you're there and you feel comfortable to do so, then close off the eyes. And we're going to start today with a breath in through the nose, and then a big lion's breath out through the mouth, and make a big sigh out. Breathing in through the nose, and a big loud noise out of the mouth. 2 more times, in through the nose, and a big lion's breath out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, but we're going to be looking at the beginner's mind today. So the idea of a beginner's mind is we're almost going to pretend that we've never done something before. So often we hold ourselves back from trying new things, new hobbies, different things that you want to do. Because sometimes we can feel that we may not be very good at it, or someone might be better at it, but we can start to develop this idea of every single time we try something new, rather than having those thoughts that maybe we shouldn't try because we might not be very good. Instead, we can give it a real good go and almost pretend that we're a beginner again, and that we're just learning from scratch each time. And then naturally you'll start to develop that confidence and that resilience to give more and lots of different things a real good go. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'd like you to take hold of whatever item it is that you've got. Now, hopefully it's something really small. So ideally, if you've got like a chocolate button or a raisin, that would be ideal. If you could all just show on the camera what it is that you've got. So I've got a rough idea of what you guys will be having. Yeah, a grape is fine. Yes, something really small. So we're not having like snack time. It's just something that we'll be able to taste in our mouths. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right then, guys. Nice. So what I'd like you to do with that item in your hand, I would like you to just have a look at the item. So the piece of food that you've got, just have a little look at it. What colour is it? And you could say it out loud if you like, or you could just say it in your mind. Just have a little look at the colour. And rather than thinking, so for example, if you have got a green grape like Lily has, rather than just say, oh, it's green, because you know that it's green, really look at the colour. As you look around the grape or whatever item it is that you have, does it change colour at certain bits? Or is it all the same colour the whole way round? And then I'd like you to feel it. So what's the texture like? Is it quite rough? Is it smooth? Feel the texture. You might like to close your eyes and feel it so that you can really just tap into those senses of the feeling, the touching. Okay, and then this next one, you have to be really, really patient, and you're not going to eat it straight away, okay, something that we normally always do. What you're going to do is stick your tongue out like this, and you're going to put the item of food on your tongue, and then tuck your tongue back into your mouth. So you'll be like this, but don't, good, well done. So keep it there, and then close your eyes, and don't worry, no one else can see you, everyone else has got their eyes closed. And I just want you to start to really, really slowly chew the item of food. And notice all of the flavors, the textures, and perhaps notice, does it feel any different or taste any different to how it ever has before? Does it taste worse? Does it taste nicer? Or what other thoughts are coming to mind? Perhaps some thoughts of you're wanting to swallow the food quicker. Just notice the thoughts that come up for you as you're doing this practice. And then when you're ready, you can swallow the item of food. I just share what you found from that experience. So did you find that it tasted nicer? Did it taste any different? That because you did it really slowly and really mindfully? Did it taste tasty? Yeah, okay, no, thank you. Yes, and see if you'd like to share what you got from that experience of just taking real time to notice all of the different senses, how it felt, how it tasted, how it smelled. Did it change your experience in any other way than maybe when we just, eat really quickly? Nice, yeah, it's stronger and smoother. Yeah, good. Okay, nice. Thank you for sharing your experience on that. Well done, everyone. So the whole reason why we do that exercise, and it's one that you could try on your own in the next week as well, is so often we're rushing around, and even eating is one of those things where we can eat really, really quickly, especially when we're really hungry, and we don't often always pay that mindful attention to that moment. So by tapping into those senses, which we looked at last week, of what we can smell, what we can see, what we can hear, we can have a much more mindful experience. And often we have an idea in our mind of, we think that we're not going to like a certain food, or we're not going to like doing a certain thing. But when we slow down and we experience it for what it is right here, right now, it can often be really different to what our mind is telling us that it's going to be like. And we can use that analogy with everything in our lives. Okay, we're going to do one more little activity, and then we're going to get up and get moving. Okay, so here's your little task, and you're going to see if you could be a mindful listener. So I'll talk you through, and then we're going to have a little competition together, and we're going to see who can listen the most carefully. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make a little noise, and it will sound like this. Okay, you're going to have your eyes closed. I'm going to make the noise, and with your eyes still closed, as soon as you can hear these sounds start to disappear, you're going to put your hand in the camera like this. Okay, you can put both hands in one hand so that I can see that you have started to notice that sound is slowly starting to disappear. So you do this when you can no longer hear the sound. Okay, shall we give it a little go? Okay, cool. So close up your eyes then, everyone. Nice, well done. Come back to your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keeping your eyes closed, no one's allowed to peek. Well done, all of you. Okay, good. So there was a couple of you that put your hands up just a little bit too early. The sound was still there, but most of you had it exactly really well done. We're going to do that one more time, okay? So only when you hear that the sound has fully disappeared, then you're going to put your hand into the camera, okay? Are we ready? So in Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Make sure that your posture hasn't started to hunch over. We want to stay in that really nice meditative seat with our spine nice and long. Okay, are we ready? Closing off the eyes. Connecting to your breath. Well done, all of you. That was awesome. You all did amazing that time. Well done, all of you. Great stuff. Okay, cool. So we're going to move on now to some movement. So make your way up to standing. Make sure that you haven't got anything nearby. And then we'll get on with some yoga. Hopefully you can all still hear me okay. I'll try to come a little bit closer to you guys. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do today is called the rainbow breath. So some of you over the last few weeks, you might have been drawing some rainbows out for the NHS. So we're going to pretend to be a rainbow today. So come to a nice standing position, feet together, legs together, in our Tadasana position. So something that we looked at last week, that mountain pose. Arms out nice and wide, fingers splayed. Lengthen up the spine. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, our rainbow breath looks like this. So both of your arms shoot all the way up to the ceiling. And then we open out our rainbow. We breathe in. And then we breathe out and the arms come all the way back up. So we're going to try and do it in and out through our nose if we can this week. So when we're ready, we're going to breathe in, make our big rainbow. Breathing out, bring the rainbow back together. And again, breathing in, making your big rainbow. And breathing out all the way to the top. One more time, breathing in, make your rainbow. Breathing out, shooting all the way back up. Okay, good, well done. The next one that we're going to do is called the elephant breathing. So we're all going to have a little bit of fun today, and we're going to pretend to be an elephant. So you're going to make your trunk by clasping your right hand over the top of your left hand, and this is going to become your elephant trunk, okay? So keep your legs together. On the inhale, we're going to bend forward, bend your knees, and then inhale, reach all the way up. And then on the exhale, we're going to come all the way down, pretending to lift your elephant trunk up and down. Breathing in all the way up. Exhale down. You've got one more. Breathing in all the way up. You look like great elephants. Well done. And exhale all the way down. Well done. Okay. Now we're going to do our last breathing exercise, which incorporates movement as well, which is our shoulder shrugs. So we're going to pretend now that you're all a little bit grumpy. I'm sure that some of you can get grumpy sometimes. We all can. So we're going to do shoulder shrugs. So on the inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders up towards our ears. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring the shoulders back down. So inhale up, exhale down. And we're going to try and do 10 quite fast ones if we can, in through the nose and out through the nose. When you come up, I want you to squeeze everything together. And then as you come down, I want you to feel as though you're just releasing any tension, any worry, just letting it all go, okay? So inhale, up, exhale, down. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Give your body a bit of a shake. Feel as though you're releasing any energy, any tension from the body, just letting it all go. Okay. So we're going to move on to our yoga poses now. So one of them is really challenging today, so just make sure that you're listening really carefully, and you just give it a real good go. Okay, so to start with, we are going to learn how to do the half moon pose. So to begin with, you're going to have all of your weight on the right leg, and then you're going to extend your left leg. And if you can, start to make your way down to the floor. So your hands come to the floor, your right leg is on the floor, and your left leg is shooting up. Let me just make sure that you've all got that one. Yes, perfect. Nice, Ria. Good, Laura. Great stuff, all of you. Well done. Okay, and then come back up to standing, just so you can watch for now. So that's how you're going to get into it. So just watch me, and then you're going to give it a go. So all of my weight is still on my right leg. I'm coming forward so that my left leg is shooting up to the sky. Then from here, my right hand is going to come slightly in front of my body. And I'm going to see if I can lift my left arm up to the sky. And I'm going to see if I can flex my left foot and then look up towards my left hand. And this is half moon, okay? Should we all give it a go together? So, standing with both of your legs together to start with. Place all of your weight on that right leg. Then start to lean forward, lift your left leg all the way up towards the sky. Place both of your hands down on the floor. The right hand comes slightly in front of you on your fingertips if you need. Lift the left hand up towards the sky and then lift that left foot all the way up. Shoot it up. See if you can look up towards that left hand. Hold here for 5, for 4, for 3. If you wobble, come back in. For 2, for 1, and back down. Well done, all of you. Okay, I'm going to watch you now. We're going to try on the left side, okay? So, both of your feet together. This time, place all of your weight down onto your left leg. Place both of your hands down on the floor. Lift your right leg this time all the way up towards the sky. Yes, good. Well done, Emily. Okay, now see if you can start to twist your body over towards the right. Left hands down on the floor, yes. Nice, Alia, yes. If you wobble, come back in. Remember, you can always give things another go. Nice, Lillian, well done. Hold here for 5. For 4, good, Ria. For 3, for 2, and 1. Well done. Come back up to standing. And that's a hard one, that one. So well done, all of you. Okay, this time we're going to try something called boat pose. So come to sit down on your bottom. And then place both of your hands just either side of you. And then from here, you can either keep your hands either side of you on the floor, or you can bring both of your hands underneath your knees and start to extend your legs. Your knees can stay bent if you like, and then start to reach your hands forward towards your feet, like this. Or you can extend them legs and hold here. Well done, all of you. For 5, for 4, well done. Maintain your boat. 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. You're going to do it once more. Are you ready to show me? So everyone in your boat pose. Remember, you can keep your knees bent if you need. Yes, well done. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3. Stay really strong in the core. For 2, for 1, and release. Nice. Well done, guys. That's awesome. Okay, we have got one more to do today. Okay, so coming down to a lying down position this time on your belly. Yes, nice. And this one is called bow pose. Okay, so lying down on your belly, you're going to see if you can take hold of the outside of both of your feet. So bring both of your feet together towards your bottom. And then when you're ready, start to kick your legs into your hands and lift your chest. Yes, nice. And hold here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Well done. Lie down on your stomach. Take a breath. And a big breath out. Okay, we're going to try that again. You're going to show me this time. Are you ready? So lying down on your belly, Bring both of your heels in towards your buttocks. Yes, take hold of your legs. Kick your legs into your hands. Lift the chest. Yes, well done all of you. Hold there for 5, for 4, for 3, lift the legs, lift the chest, for 2, for 1, and release. Okay, nice. Well done all of you. Good. All right then, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put that all together into our flow like we've done before. So we're going to start with the sun salutations and then we'll move on to the poses that we've looked at today. Okay, so I'm going to pop the music on. Okay, you ready everyone? So I'll just start the song from the beginning again. Okay, are we ready? So just like we did before, when we brought the arms all the way up and came all the way down, we're going to give it a go. Are we ready? All the way up and down. So up, back, lifting up, downward dog. All the way up. Let's go once more. Jump back, belly on the ground. Look at the sun. Downward dog. Downward dog. And breathe. Good. Once more. Once more. Hang down low, forward fold. Okay, yes. Okay, well done everyone. We're going to just do the next part without the music because I just think it's a little bit easier. So we've done a little sun salutation, hopefully feel a little bit warmer now. And we're just going to go into another flow, including the poses that we've done today. Are we ready? Final flow now. So inhale, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, bring both of the legs down to plank. And then slowly start to lower the body to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes into our downward facing dog. From there, inhale the left leg all the way up towards the sky. Bring your right hand down and then coming into our twist. Seeing if you can look up towards that left leg, reaching up. Holding here, 3, 2, 1, and back down. Going over to the other side. Lifting your right leg all the way up. Keeping your left hand on the floor. Reaching up for 3, 2, 1, and release down into your downward facing dog. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Gently bend the knees. Look forward, inhale, forward fold, exhale, all the way up. Well done. Okay, to finish, all come to a seated position just like we was at the start. Well done. Okay, so coming to a seated position, closing off the eyes. And we're going to take 4 really lovely breaths in through the nose and out through the nose for 4 counts each. So closing the eyes off, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Reaching the arms all the way up towards the sky. Bring your hands down to prayer at the front of your chest. And then close off the eyes. And just as we finish today's practice, I'd like you to think about one thing that comes to mind that you would like to try that's new this week. So make it, something that's realistic that you'd be able to try, but maybe it's a new little challenge that you can set yourself, something that maybe you've wanted to start to learn for a while but have maybe not felt like you'd be able to do it. So after today's practice of thinking about how we can always be a beginner and we can always try new things no matter how old we are in our lives, just having a little think about something that you'd like to try this week, and then you can share next week with us. Okay. When you're ready, take a big inhale through the nose and a big exhale out through the mouth. Well done, every single one of you, for taking part today. I hope that you found it helpful. Namaste. Well done.